Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy on the Nintendo Switch. We are getting quite close to that magical 60 stars required to required to beat the game, I guess. Fight Bowser at least. And yeah. It feels like it's happened so quickly, and it's also so slowly. I don't know what to make of it. Regardless though, we've been working through these stars in the garden, and we will continue doing that. I guess we'll start off. Actually, we've already done a bunch of Deep Dark. Well, let's start off this episode by taking on these main stars in Melty Molten Galaxy. The Sinking Lava Spire. And this is actually the level that the Daredevil star that we'll be taking on later in the game is from. Or what it's based off, what it's mutates to create its own challenge. I really like this music. This music in particular isn't really right now specifically reminding me to a callback of, me previously playing this Galaxy, but more so really because I don't know, I've got fond memories of editing the Super Mario Galaxy No Starbits video from back in the day. Because I used this music for the kind of introductory music montage, which was very fun. Honestly, that's one of the parts of editing that I really do quite like, is making those little musical things. I feel like I can get a lot of creative expression in the editing in those parts. Which is nice. I believe we can actually just fall here. Yes. And it's pretty cool because, under normal circumstances, of course, the volcano erupting, it doesn't not make sense because, it's a volcano. Sure, why not have it erupt? But if you go into the volcano like that, then you kind of, you get an actual explanation for it, of oh, I pounded this thing and... Okay, see, I'm engaging right now in what we call faux patience, which is where you go in with the intention of being patient, and you wait just long enough for the impatience to result in what you're being patient for to actually happen, and then you end up getting whacked. It would be like the equivalent of trying to think of a good example, but when you've got to time something to where you start doing it when it's in the bad position, because if you wait for it to be in the good position, like if you have an automatically opening and closing door, right? If you start and granted, I think this is more so a video game thing than a real life thing. I don't think many real life things are designed in this way. But in a lot of video games, you've got a door that is on a timer to open and close and stuff. You want to actually start trying to go through the door when it's closed, because by the time your action is actually completed, it should be open. Whereas if you start when it's already open, then, well, you're already too late, because by the time your action has completed, the door will have shut in your face. That's what I was doing there, except it was fireballs. But I wasn't intentionally waiting for it to be, I guess, open, as we would say, because I was just being a bit of a fool, honestly. Anyways, yeah, the lava's kind of... it's a bit closer than I would ideally like. I'll give it some stoppits. No matter though, we'll survive, hopefully. Okay, yep, that's rising quickly. Or really, we're sinking in this one, technically. Man, this lava actually is quite tense. Ooh, hey, hey. There we go. Oh, is that wall jump area thing not the intended path? Huh. Got it. Alright, that's a star acquired. Star bits gotten. Up to 3,000 now. That seems like a pretty good number. And how many hungry lumas are we gonna have to feed? Because one thing I definitely want to avoid, and I don't remember the exact quantities of star bits required to beat hungry lumas, so there's so I don't know exactly how many we need. But one thing I do want to avoid is, like, because I am planning on going for 120 stars, and I would prefer to not end up with an episode where we're just having to dedicate it to collecting star bits, because that would be bad, and probably a bit boring. I mean, of course I would do my best to make it interesting, but, yeah. Better for us to be getting the star bits in the course of doing naturally interesting things than to have to dedicate an entire episode or two to just farming star bits, which I would have to make interesting. Come on, you fires. Thank you. Okay. And this guy, we need him to get the fires lit. This is a level that I actually have barely any, like, actual recollection of. Like, it's... I don't know, this star I just... always forget this one exists. I wonder if we could long jump this. Yeah. Oh, okay, no. I think there was some funny business going on with gravity there. I think if, like, it was... gravity was working as it, like, looks like it should, we should have made that. But, well. Bit of momentum getting us hurt there. This is a very, it's a very sneaky area with the thwomps there. Hey. Boulders, or meteors more accurately, I suppose. Which I guess are space boulders, essentially. Anyways, I was just upset that they hit me. Oh, these blue fireballs are the worst. Let's not forget about all these star chips we gotta get. I think we probably missed quite a few. But, no matter, we'll get them. Even if I don't... oh, look, a life shroom. Nice. You know, one thing I do find quite interesting is, like, 2D Mario games have a lot of, like, really iconic elements that, at least, for most 3D Mario games, kind of just get completely ignored. Like, I mean, one example for that would be, like, the, just the regular Mario mushroom. like the super mushroom that just makes you big in the 2D games. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not in Super Mario Galaxy, or Super Mario Odyssey, or Super Mario... Now granted, now we're getting into games I haven't personally played. I don't think it's in Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine either. Could be wrong about those two, because I don't think because I haven't actually played them. Fireball, I'm not the president. I am just trying to get this bullet to the glass. I am one Mario. I am wearing red. If anything, I'm the Red Scare. So please, you do not need to take the bullet for me. What did I just say? Okay. Try this again. Please, no protection. No protect. I am a Mario. I can handle myself. See, this is how I feel, dudes. I'd rather throw myself into lava than be protected by you. Anyways. Like I was saying, I'm a strong, independent Mario that don't need no fireball creature elemental thing to take bullets for me. And I'm doing just fine. There we go. Yes, I did not need a flaming Secret Service there. Okay, so I died there, and the reason for that is I was trying to collect starbits with the pointer, which, think on it now, is kind of a stupid idea. Although, I wonder. Oh, that is fun. So basically, I reset the pointer while I was up here, so now it points forward when I'm pointing it up. Ain't that something? Yeah, I always forget that this level features the star ball. Okay, so once again, I'm going to credit that death to trying to get star bits, not because I was pointing it forward, mind you, but because I was too busy looking at the star bits. In fact, let's just take the shortcut. Easy. Okay, clearly you gotta build some momentum after you land. Okay. Now we go back. I swear I was holding the jump button on that. Okay, you know what, let's just quit being fancy. Forget about the star bits, let's just forget out the shortcuts, let's just get past this level, eh? Wouldn't that be a novel idea? In the world of video games. Beating the level. Okay, so my defense for that one, now granted there's no cameras on me to prove this, but the Joy-Con literally fell out of my hand, out of my grip on that. Really quite... Okay, I was just getting greedy there. I was gonna say quite comically bad luck. Okay. This is just making me look awful. I'm sorry, guys. Like, it's right there. This should not be difficult, like, at all. And I'm going to prove it's not difficult by getting it on this attempt. Guaranteed. If I don't, then you all have permission to leave a comment telling me what a fool I am. Alright? Deal? Who knows, maybe I'll engage in some self-sabotage to get the extra engagement on the video, eh? Drat! Okay, go ahead. Leave the comments. it's a very momentum-based control scheme, so you can't quite turn on a dime like you might otherwise expect. These moving platforms, they really prey on the impatience you naturally experience. And look how impatient I am. I'm so impatient that I'm not even bothering with that 1-up that's right there. Granted, part of that is 1-ups are basically entirely useless in this game, since they get completely reset upon starting up the game again. Anyways, there we go. That's how this is done. Okay, let's get this started. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I'm just glad to have that ball mechanic behind us for now. It's fun and dull in its own right, but let me just say I'm very glad that that's not the main primary gameplay loop in this game. Alrighty, Fiery Dino Piranha. So this is a retooling of the World 1 boss, and by World 1 I mean Dino Piranha from Good at Galaxy. I do remember this one being a bit tricky, but it's been a while since I've properly played this one, so I don't really know. Should be fun, though. I'm always a big fan of more difficult reprisals of bosses from earlier in the game. And the Mario games are very much a fan of this, since they do it all the time. At least, I was gonna say at least the 3D Mario games, but now the 2D ones counts too. I mean, one could say that something like the Koopalings are basically just reprisals of the same basic boss formula. But even if you don't count that, you've got, in like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, you've got the Bowser Jr. fights, you've got... you don't really have in the newer games Bowser repeatedly, but you had that in the first game. What else do you have? That would count in the two-dimensional Mario games. Oh, you got Boom Booms. Oh yeah, I think that's got our bases just about covered. We're gonna need to collect something this time around. Seems like it, but I haven't actually seen what we're supposed to collect. Where are ya? Oh, is this to defeat all the enemies planet? Must be, since there's nothing else we can do. Thank you. And you. Aha. I think there's another one somewhere. Well, there must be, otherwise our theory of how advanced works in this part of the game is completely false. There we go. This planet. Very fun. Is there a planet similar to this in Super Mario Galaxy 2? Because I feel like there's something similar in, like, Shiverburn Galaxy, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Regardless, that isn't really a relevant piece of information. And this is actually a surprisingly merciful planet, since it's got fire at the bottom instead of the obvious, and by fire I mean lava, instead of what would be kind of obvious to put there being a black hole. Which I can appreciate. I can be grateful for that. I thought I'd be able to get over that. Oh well. Okay. Ooh, yeah! I wanted that platform. Thank you. I think I'm going about this in like the opposite direction they intended. Mario's not gonna have fun time after yep. Ooh. Don't worry, man, you're alright. And let's go. I was like, one kind of disadvantage of the whole like pointer system for you know, star bits is that it does leave you in a situation where a lot of the times you you get the star bits and well, you get them like before you can even like properly take a look at them. Which is fine, but sometimes the star bits are arranged in like very nice arrangements. And hey! I was gonna use that as health later. Alright, let's get this started. I expect a very spicy boss fight. Alright, so far so good. Especially since your tail appears to have a very spicy meatball appearance. Or at least is visually similar to, if that would have been the case. Okay, well this is... Okay, that's, I'm gonna say, a bit unfair there, Dinopron. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotta cut him off with the pass. There we go. Flanking. Remember it. It's important. It's useful. It's good. Okay. A stop for me. Thank you. Pretty nice experience. I'd say pretty easy, but Dino probably did turn up the heat in the last part of that fight, I'd say. Alrighty. What are we gonna do next? Honestly, I think... Now, we've done some good stuff. We beat all 3 stars in the galaxy, which would leave us with 3 more stars to do next episode, and then the final level in the episode after that, so I think that's what we're gonna do. So this episode might be a bit shorter, might not, but in any case, until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.